In this demonstration we will see how to use App Controller to deploy virtual machines and services. So I've logged into App Controller, just logged in as administrator, and what we've got here is we've got our services and our virtual machine button. So if we go for virtual machines first, to deploy a new virtual machine we've got a button that says deploy. So we click on deploy. What it brings me into, it brings me into my cloud configure, so I just click configure, specify my cloud, click OK at this point here, and then what we can do here is select our template to create a new virtual machine. Well, what I'm going to do at this point here is I'm actually going to deploy a virtual machine from a service template. So we'll just cancel this out here. And what we'll do instead is we come to services. We created a service template in an earlier demonstration. So now what we'll do here is we'll just come in here and deploy a virtual machine from our service template. So under cloud here, we'll just click configure, specify our demo cloud and select OK. And what we can see here is we just need to select our template. So we select our template at this point here. We've already got one that we created in an earlier demo, so we'll go with our demo service template. Click our OK button. And what we can see now is it gives us some information relating to the cloud itself. So what we can see, deploy is actually grayed out, and that's because I've got a couple of little things here that I still haven't configured. So let's just go for instance to start with. So we'll click on configure here. So what we can see here is we've got our three little tabs here, and if we click on all of this stuff it just gives us additional information, but if I click on my little scroll down bar as well, I can also get information out of here as well. So depending on what you click on, really depends on what you're allowed to see. But the show all does exactly what show all suggests, shows all. So we'll fill out some of the information in the table. So what we're going to do here is the computer name is going to be appc demo VM, and if we scroll this down a little bit further, we've got demonstration creating a virtual machine in a service template. Let's pick up this information from the service template. We can also put tags and cost centers in here as well, just in case we need to search for anything. And then in case the virtual network adapter, that's also come from the service template, so that's associated with the external network. So we'll click OK at this point here. Now what we need to do as well is just click on service and click configure on our service. So all we need to do in the service here is just give this thing a service name and fill out some of the other information. So I'm just going to call this demo appc, single computer tier pattern, priority, we'll leave that as normal, cost center, we're fairly happy with cost center. Click on the general, just gives us exactly the same information, show all, gives us everything else. So we'll click OK at this point here. We can now see that the deploy button is undimmed or ungrayed, so what we'll do now is we'll just click deploy. Down at the bottom here, as we can see, VM service deployment has started, so that's going to go away now, and that's going to create our virtual machines. Now this is going to take a little while. It's exactly the same as when I created the virtual machine in the previous demo, so this could take up to 30 minutes. We're not going to sit and watch this for 30 minutes. So at this point here, what we'll do is we'll just pause the video and return back once the service has been deployed. So as we can see now, we've deployed our virtual machine, or our service, and within this service what we've deployed is we've deployed a single tier virtual machine. So there's the virtual machine, and if we have a quick look here, what we've got the virtual machine console, so let's just type in host name, and that does conform to the computer name that we specified as part of deploying this service template. That's the end of this demonstration. Thanks very much.